Good, how are you?
Good. Tell me about yourself and about your website.
Well, my name is Sagit. I finished my diploma and BA in human resources and also my certificate in project management. My website is called the HR Plus blog, and it's a website that is geared towards students, college and university students, and to help them understand the hardships of unemployment through topics such as trending topics in the media, and my 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 schoolwork and so on.
Okay. How did you come up with the idea for your website and decided to make it into a blog?
This is actually an interesting story. I was working as a copywriter for a few months, and I didn't like it because I didn't feel I had the freedom to write what I wanted, how I wanted. I was told that my writing was either too long, too short, we had too many big words, so to speak, and so I quit. And then I had a coffee date with a girlfriend of mine, and I told her about my experience, and she said, "Well, why don't you start your own blog?" So I did. At first, I did it for myself and to get my portfolio, my school portfolio, for when I applied to a job or something like that. And then, but then I got a lot of good feedback, a lot of views, and I just decided to do it to to grow the website.
Now, at what point did you make it? Did you decide to dedicate more time to it? Because some, some on some information on the website it says it's been around for a while.
Well, yes. It's been around for a while. It's been around because I was just doing it for myself. I didn't. It's time. At first I wrote about once a month, and then I wrote once a week. And then when I started getting good feedback, I started testing it out, and I started writing every day. So I got a lot of views, a lot of positive comments, a lot of great feedback, and that's when I decided to move up.
What is what do you love the most about the website and your writing and the creative freedom gives you?
Well, like you said, I love the creative freedom. I love that I don't have any limitations in what I do. I love that I get to help others like me because I had a hard time finding a job. So I feel that I can relate to my audience, and I feel that I'm making a change in their lives and um, in their student life. Um, and I love that I get to learn every day because I learn through because even though I write about it, I learn from it myself.
Is there anything that you hate about it?
Hmm. I don't think there's necessarily anything that I hate about it. But if I were to answer this question, I would say that I hate that I there is always something that I need to come up with to write about. I can't write about the same thing all the time. So I have to have this creativity in my mind, this extra creativity that makes it more interesting and makes it more fun for readers to read. And I have to find a language that that I can relate with my audience.
If there's something you could have done differently, if you have to start again, what would it be?
I wish I realized my potential a lot sooner. I wish I was more confident in what I was doing because, like I said before, when I was working as a copywriter, I didn't feel that I was confident enough to write. I didn't feel that I had what it takes to be a writer and to be a blogger and to do what I'm doing now. So I wish I didn't listen to others, and I wish that I was more observant in what others were doing to me at that time when I was just starting out.
Please elaborate when you say listen to others. I'd be interested in what do you mean by that?
Well, others were really telling me that I don't have what it takes to be a writer. I don't have, my writing was just not good. As you know, writing is not math. So there's going to be people who like it, and there's going to be people who hate it. And when I was told that the people hated my writing, I took it personally.
What do you think makes your website unique versus some of the other websites that write about these topics out there?
Well, as you know, there's a lot of how-to guides for students and for people who are looking for jobs. For example, how to write a good resume, how to write a good cover letter, and how to network, and so on. The difference between my website and the others is that I do it in a more fun way, in a way that the students and any other person, for that matter, can relate, and enjoys reading what is in front of their computers. And it's not that long. Most of my writing is about 700 to 1,000 words, so it's not like it's going to be reading a book.
In 10 years, where do you see yourself? Or in 5 years, what would you like to achieve? What would you like to see yourself, be able to pat yourself on the back for?
Well, right now we're expanding it more and more and more as time goes on. And in 5 years, I want to interview celebrities. And mostly I want to interview Ellen DeGeneres. That's sort of like a dream of mine. So right now we've expanded. We interview business entrepreneurs about their businesses, and 5 years down the line, I want to interview celebrities in business about their business adventures.
Last question for you. If you can think of three quick pieces of advice for somebody who is trying to do the same thing you're doing, or somebody who's trying to get a job, what would they be?
3, you said?
Or you can go more. Battery might die.
Believe in yourself. Don't listen to others. Believe in yourself. Don't listen to others. And always, always, always keep trying and trying and trying until you get where you're going.